Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are. I'll introduce myself first. For those who don't know me, my name is Mary Ann. I live here in Alberta, Canada. I'm a proud mom of three. I'm a nurse here and also a business online business owner. And today it's very special for me because I invited somebody who is an online business owner too, and she is a nurse as well. So I will uh, uh, let her introduce herself.
Okay, hi everybody. My name is Rika Koyala. Um, I am originally from Nepal, currently living in Dallas, Texas, in USA. I have two beautiful kids. I'm living with my husband and little fur baby.
Okay.
and I am a registered nurse, and then I have been in a nursing career since 2001. That being said, it's like 24 years, and now I'm like proud online digital business owner as well. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you for introducing yourself. Right now, we kind of excited to hear your journey because many people, not just nurses, but people from different backgrounds, they're looking for ways to have more time, freedom, and financial stability. So we'll start with the beginning. Share a little bit about your nursing, about your journey as a nurse, and how did you start your career?
Oh, oh my God. It's been a long time, right?
It's been a while,
Uh,
hey?
yes,
Okay,
absolutely.
sure.
I After I finished my school, I was really wanted to be in the medical fields. I really wanted to be healthcare professional. I have some family, like my immediate family member who are doctor. And then my parents is always was like guiding me towards like, okay, you need to be in a medical field, like, help others. Like, this is how we will have this is one of the profession very rewarding. So when I was young, my dad had my dad has really newly diagnosed as a heart problem. So
Mhm.
what makes my parent were like really thinking about, okay, being in a medical profession, so that way, like, something, as a family member we can support each other.
That's
So
right.
that's when I started thinking about being in a nursing career, or not just the nursing career, any medical field that I wanted to be. So after I finished my high school, um, then I saw a lot of nursing profession, like, when I went to the hospital, and during our school visit from our school, so I saw, like, how nursing profession is, like how they were helping people.
Mm.
And it really inspired me to assist others, to support them, when they are really in needed. A lot of time, because at that time I was visiting one of the ICU, and family member were all outside, like can't able to see the visitors, but the nursing people who are inside assisting everything for the patient. So that made me think like, oh my God, nursing career is truly rewarding. It's something that, when there's nobody to assess, like they are there to saving someone's life. And that was the moment I feel like, okay, I really wanted to be nursing, like not just as any other medical profession, but that inspired me to be a nurse. So 2001, I finished my nursing career. I finished my nursing career back in Nepal.
Okay.
And 2000, and I studied there. I was working there, and I feel like I really wanted to get back to the community, or like, I really wanted to be achieve the higher level in a nursing career. So that hunger in education brought me to US, and I came to US, studying in bachelor in nursing. So I finished my nursing school here too. and then I
Okay.
was working at the same time. So I finished my master, and then currently, since 2006, I've been working as a nurse here in United States, and then I finished my master in nursing too. So looking backwards in my professional career, like a lot of thing has involved is like my family, my how I see the help is needed, and then that truly inspired me to be today who I am. um, so just I just want to take it back a little bit as like I that still doesn't let me go, like helping others. So I still do the volunteer service here in US. Like we there is the clinic here. We serve the community who are like underinsured, or like who people are visiting from back home to here, and we still serve every other Sunday here in a clinic. So I do the volunteer service, and there, so that I really wanted to give back to the community. So, it's just the proud moment to be as a nurse as well.
I guess so. Hey, wow. That was really a good you really have a good heart. Like I could say that, And I know, like, so at young age already have this heart of helping people. And I've checked, like when I was looking on your Facebook there, I saw some volunteer work that you're doing. So that was very good. That's very wonderful.
Yes.
So, anyway, I'll go for my next question, which is, we know that nursing is such a rewarding career, right? But
Yes.
it also comes with challenges. So, what were some biggest struggles that you faced that about as a nurse?
Um, yes, you are absolutely right. I know this is a very rewarding job, but it comes with a lot of struggle, like a lot of burnout. So
True.
some of the things that I will share about the struggles is like being in a nurse, a nursing careers, especially like there are somebody who is waiting for you to be helping, right? So it's like 24/7 job. um, so even though you are like off, or like let's see, I'm going to share just my personal experience, like what are my struggles were.
For sure.
um, my career is more like ER or ICU nurse. That's my background. So your job is almost like 12-hour shift, and every other weekend you have to work, right?
Right.
And then every holiday, either it's like this year you got this holiday, next year so you have to wait for the holidays, and then on top of that, like so many days. I would say, like when I'm at work, I barely remember going for bathroom break. As like, oh my god, I can hold it a little longer, I can hold it a little longer for my, even to go my for my pee, right? That's
Right.
like the basic necessity. But the work, and everything is so demanding, like your assignment, you're looking out for a patient, and then sometimes you may not have time. So I feel like that every day, and standing long hours, like being with their patients. And not only that, like it's, you will make money, right, as a financial
True.
wise, if you do double work, or like if you work in holidays, so that's extra pay, you will do that. However, but when the times come by, you're not going to be there for your family. So that is my main thing. When my kids were born, I had my C-section done within like
Mhm.
6 weeks time frame. I had to go back to work. And I was literally breastfeeding baby. Like,
Wow.
I left them, and then I have to go to work. So that's something, it was really put toll on me, as like I feel like, oh, I left my baby. But when I'm even taking care of like the babies at work in the ER, I always think about my baby, like, oh my God, I left my baby for the whole time. And then, I'm here. Um, I love doing nursing. It's not, but I still miss a big chunk of my heart is still with my family behind, like, leaving them behind.
Right.
So those are some of the challenges. Like, I some days, like, maybe my kids were sick, but I still can't take them with me, and because I have to go to work, so I have to leave them with someone. Say, hey, can you take care of my baby until I come back from work? So a lot of the challenges were there. And then even for um, when kids holidays were there, like, schools were off, now they're getting a little bigger. And even though when they are off, like, I don't even have the same days off, so that we can go together. So a lot of challenges are there, because it's not very flexible as the career wise. That's what I would say. That is more demanding, and then more challenges that I face in, like, the daily routine schedule. That's the norm for nursing. So that those are my main struggle and challenges. On top of that, like, burning out, like, at the career, like, it's always there,
True.
right? Like, it's the long hours. Sometimes you may have to wait, like, especially during the COVID, like, everybody was home, and
Right.
I'm the only
Yes.
person that I left home. And then when I
Mm-hmm.
came home, like, even though I probably quarantined for like almost 5 months, because I'm complete in a different room, and then all my family were upstairs, because I
Right.
don't want to be in contact with them. So
Yes.
there are challenges there, in like a daily, which is normal for other profession, but for in a nursing profession, it's really challenging.
That's very true. Yeah, like those, especially that pandemic time, it's very challenging because you try to be you try to protect your family to from
Mhm.
whatever, because you work in the hospital and you never know what you're bringing at home. So yeah, it's kind of totally, different. It was a difficult time. It was a difficult time. And
Yeah.
about those, long hours and weekends and holidays, that was, I could relate with you with that because I had three kids.
Mhm.
And there were times that, when I get home, my kids are, of course, they're, lots of energy, right? So they will ask me to go to the playground, right? And say, okay, mom, let's go, go to the playground, but I don't have energy, right? So it's totally, like, nurse is very, like, is physically and mentally exhausting, right? So when the time, when you get home, just kind of, I got no energy for that, and it's kind
Yeah.
of,
Yeah.
very, what do you call it? I feel guilty with that.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
you can't,
absolutely.
you
Yeah.
can't, you can't be with, you can't give those quality time with your family. Okay,
Yeah,
so
and mom guilt is
yeah.
always there. On top of that, like, later on the days, like, they were like, "Oh, mom is always busy. Maybe she's tired." They in some at some point, my kids forgot to ask me. They were like, "Okay, she probably said she gonna tired. Like, she not gonna go with me." And they, I feel like left out. For
Right.
yeah.
That's true. Okay. So that kind of when, like, I have a next question here. I know many nurses watching can relate to that. Now at some point, you started thinking about looking for an opportunities. Like, did like, what made you decide to explore on being entrepreneurship, you know s-
So during these time, I guess the pandemic opened a lot of everyone's eye, and they saw in a different perspective, that which we were not thinking about it before, right? So I would say, like, after the pandemic, that really opened my eyes, as like, I need to, it can't be just like this forever. Like, maybe I'm getting on that phase, or like maybe I'm getting a little older compared to, like, how I was like a couple of years ago.
Mhm.
And then after like 20 plus years, like, being in a nursing career, I mean, I feel like I serve my dues. And then I feel like, okay, maybe this is the time, like, where I need to focus on something else, like, and then try. There are so many other opportunity out there. So the whole world is kind of transitioned into the online phase or like remote phase. So that's where I saw, as like, okay, maybe there should be something for the nursing too, like, or any, there might be a career which we can be working from home, and then financially be supported at the same time. So I saw ad about one of the nurse, like, who was working as a nurse, had a baby, but she was traveling for from her online business. I'm like, so nurse and online business, and then I start following her to see, like, what she has been doing. And I saw the ad regarding all those information. So that's where I look into like the different opportunity, and I followed her, and that's where I find the online business. And I'm like, okay, let me see what is this all about, like, and the more you dig into, it feels like, oh, like, wow, kind of thing, that brought my focus into, okay, if she can do it as a nurse and never had experience before, I'm in the same shoes, right? I can do it too. Like, if she can't do it, absolutely I can do it too. So that's where I step in. I'm like, okay, I'm ready, like, face the new challenge. My mindset is completely shifted towards, like, okay, entrepreneur, rather than just focus on my nursing goal and career. I never thought that I'm going to go out of nursing. I never thought that I'm going to be in a business mindset before, right? But when I see the opportunity, and I feel like the God is showing me the path, like a different path, and then give me the guidance. So that's how I join in.
Yeah, that's right. Isn't that something that, sometimes you never know what path will you gonna go, right?
Yeah.
Those challenges and some, experiences that we have in life, it kind of leads us somewhere, to something, right?
Yeah.
So, I would, I just kind of shout out to I got some co-workers here that are watching me from, I work in a rehab hospital, Rika. So,
Oh,
special shout out to my co-workers there, Addie, Jinky. So, thank you for watching. So I'll go to my next question. I know you mentioned a little bit, how did you find out about this business, and so what was your first step?
so my first step is, I did look at the ad, and then when I saw um, about how it can be growth opportunity, and then the post she was posting about the, not just the business, but more about, like, the prospecting in life. There's the, I feel like, more like a personal growth opportunity there, because her post was more towards how we can develop our personal level, like how the mindset can be different. So those are my truly focus on, like, when I was looking at some of the things he was posting about the leadership, like, more towards like how um, it can bring as a teamwork, like, a lot of things. It's kind of related on a nursing too, so that keep moving me to follow her, as like, okay, the business is also teaching you this, the business is also teaching you that, so a lot of things that make me a little motivated, as like, okay, I really enjoyed this. So once I saw that, like, my first step is like, okay, I'm gonna join in, and I'm gonna take the training and see what is all this business about. So I took a training. So I didn't wait after the training, because it completely shifted my mind. Because, I already have something in my mind, like, okay, I'm going to, work on this and see. And I already saw the posting. It took about like 6 months of being a little skeptical about the online business, and, being on the open platform. Versus, like, we're all thinking about the traditional, all of a sudden it's online business that you won't know. Like, I was a little skeptical in the beginning. So
Right.
definitely, my mindset was not, didn't jump in right away, because it took time. So I did my research. So I think I took about like 6 months to look around and do the follow all the things, like make sure like this is a legitimate business, like, all of those. So after that, like, yes, I did the training. After the training, I didn't wait. I guess within like with less than a month, that I'm like, okay, I'm doing this. Like, this is mine. Like, God showed me the way. So I jump in.
Wow. Yeah. I guess it's normal to be, skeptical, right? Because you have to know what you're going into, right? So,
Yeah. Mhm.
so part of that, any else, like, because a lot of people, they are afraid to start a business because they think, they don't have any experience, and they're thinking, what if I fail? Did you have those fears too?
Of course, that is normal. If I would say, like, if somebody do not have that fear, they are not truly thinking about the business. Because without that fear, without that thought process, you won't be learning more information, right? So yes, absolutely, I have it too. I had like, one of my friend was scammed from the online.
Mhm.
So on my head, thought process is like, oh, maybe this is another scam that people are doing it now, and then probably they wants to get my thing, like, that's what my thought process was to initially. And then I was definitely scared, or like had the fear as like, what if I fail? Because I don't have the experience. I'm not I'm a medical background, right? Like, if somebody was asking about the medical thing, I'm like happy to share, like, for hours and hours. But when somebody is asking me
That's true.
about business, I never had a business experience. I'm not an IT professional. Like, I'm not a very tech savvy,
Right.
so all those fears were definitely in there. So um my fears was like, oh my god, okay, now into the business, what if I fail, what if I didn't do it good? And then but then at the same time, when I was doing the training, they said, like, okay, they're going to train this, they're going to teach you, you have a mentor, you have a coach, like, every time, like, your lifetime, you have a mentor and coach to guide you, and plus you have a resource. And then we had like the mastermind meetings, like, every week, so that will train you, guide you, anything
Right.
that's coming as a IT. There is a step by step videos, like, there is nothing you're gonna miss out. Like, and I feel like if I'm coachable, and then I have a right mindset, then yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely, I can do it too. So there were like 26,000 now, I believe. That's how many business partner we
Yes,
have
yes,
over
that's right.
globally.
Yes.
Yeah, so if they were able to do it, like, absolutely, I can do it too. So, but definitely fear and thoughts of failure was always there, but I guess that make me more cautious, and then make me feel like I need to learn more, or like get that information so that I won't fail. So that things come to my head. So yes, yes, definitely was fear there.
Good. Yeah, I guess, yeah, fear is good, right? So it kind of it's leads you to make more, like learnings, and we all know, knowledge is power. So the more you know things, like, yeah, it's better. You kind of improve yourself. So I'll go to my next question, which is, now that you're in the business, how has your life changed compared to when you were working, are you still working full time though as a nurse?
Yes, I am.
Okay, but any changes, from, like, the when you used to be not a business owner before, and now that you're doing, you're nursing, and then you're, yeah, online business owner as well.
Yes. So, I'm still working as a full-time nurse. I still do my volunteer service during my off days, like here and there, like every other Sunday that I do for volunteer service. Um, what I have changed, how my life has been changed when I was only working as a registered nurse versus now. It's my mindset is completely different. Uh, and I just want to let everybody know, as a viewer too, um, this business, a lot of thing information will be done in the background. Like almost 80% of the job is already left it. So it's only like 20% of things that I'll be doing. So a lot of time my friends were asking, like, are you able to manage all of these, right? So this business not only just teach you about the business, but it teach you about the personal growth that I was telling you earlier. It teaches about the mindset. It teach about the my even in my professional career, like as a nurse, like the leadership, the training they have been provided, it's really uplifted me in my in my in my professional goal, as well as in my personal life too. Like I make maybe more prioritizing things differently versus like how I did it before. I'm learning to allocate the time frame, when to shut down, when to reset, how to reset. All those things were being guided, or like that's where I am now. On top of that, like your career and then your business, how you are able to pull those together at the same time. I learned that from this business platform, because
Mm.
what they have been guiding and what they have been providing, like I'm so much into reading the books, right? Like previously I was probably read the novels and things like that, and the day go by. But now I feel like my I'm ready to bring any challenges, I'm taking over that. So a lot of those things were not there before. And like I said, time prioritizes and time management, a lot of things, like it's still teaching me, which is not learn a lot more in outside, but here this has trained me. But being in an online business, it only take 1 to 2 hours for me to work on my online business. So I know like when to work on that. So those things is come, it doesn't come naturally. Those are the things that I learned from here. So I'm very thankful from this business opportunity. It's not just about the financial freedom, but as like personal growth, I would say that has really impacted me.
True, 100%. Hey, like it's definitely, it's you grow as a person. Yeah, and yeah, of course, the financial side of it. It's very nice too.
Yeah.
So anyway, so there are so many nurses and other people who wants to start a business but don't know how. Can you give like top three tips for them?
Yes. So, first I would say, like, if your mindset is like ready to change, as like, okay, I want to be in growth opportunity, I want to be learning experience. So I would say like this is one of the platform that they will teach you, or you will be able to learn from this platform. So how sorry, hold on. My Can you see my dog is like she's pulling away and she
Oh,
wants to come back.
oh, is he a boy?
It's a girl.
A
It's a
girl.
girl.
Oh,
She's
okay.
been following me. Sorry about that. So you said that
Fine.
what are
It's
the
good. All
top
good.
3 tips for them?
Yes.
Um,
So, yeah, yeah. Because you said growth, right?
yeah, so growth opportunity, and then it's more about time flexibility, and then how it can be impacted your personal and then professional goal. So I would say, like, those are the main area that I would say, like, being as a nursing career, and this business will definitely give them the growth opportunity.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Yes. So that's such a great advice, Rika. And I just want to add, they don't have to quit their job immediately,
Mhm.
right? You can start your business while you're still working your regular job. Would you agree? Right? They can definitely do
I
both things.
Yeah, I
Um,
totally agree. Like, you can pull those together at the same time. Like I said, I'm working as a full time and I'm still doing like my online business. So yes, absolutely. Absolutely. It's feasible.
oh, right, thank you. Okay, I think that's kind of we're almost at the end of that. That was such an inspiring stories and discussion with you, I am so glad to know you more and to hear from you more. And so I wish you all the success in what you do. And so we'll from now, like because we just for everybody there, we just recently know each other because of the this online business, and this is a good thing with this online business. You meet all kinds of people from all part of the world, and such an amazing community that we have here, right? But before I let you go, before we end here, I just wanna do a little fun thing. I'll gonna add to this or that questions, and I've seen it from, well, one of my favorite. What do you call that? There was a series that I was watching in the television. Like at the end, there's like it's called Fast Talk. So I'm
Okay.
gonna do this to you. We'll try. This will be the first time that we're going to do this, but so it will be just either one, like, just choose on these two questions. So first, day shift or night shift?
Day shift.
Long shifts with more days off or short shifts with more work days?
Um, hmm.
Tough
It
one.
has the pros and cons.
Yeah, true.
But I
Do
would
you do long
definitely
shift right
say,
now? Do you do like the 12-hour shifts?
yeah, I let it go 12-hour shift now. So I would
Uh,
say like more days
yeah.
work, but the short shift.
Okay. Um, Dealing with difficult patients or dealing with difficult doctors?
Oh my God. Dealing with difficult patient, I prefer that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It's feel like you could deal better with them, right?
Yeah.
Um, this one, heavy workload or difficult team?
Heavy workload.
Yeah. Okay. Giving injection or starting IVs?
Both is my favorite.
Both are your favorites.
Both are my favorites. So I'm fine with anything, but if I have to choose, I would say like a starting IV. Because
Sorry,
that's
IVs. Oh,
one
good.
in
Good for you.
ICU in dark. I think
Not good
that's
with
my
that.
expert.
Okay. Next one is wound care or catheter care.
Um, Own care.
Good. Okay. Um, are you on like I'm gonna ask this anyway because we're not on paper charting anymore. Paper charting or electronic charting?
I have seen both, but I would say like electronic record is more efficient and then more favorable. So no, electrical. I mean electronic
Electron.
charging.
Okay. Yeah, it makes our work much better now. Hey.
Yeah,
Um, I don't know if you're drinking this, but coffee or energy drinks to survive a shift.
coffee. I didn't do energy drink, so coffee is good for me.
Okay. Would you go with scrubs with pockets or stylish scrubs? More on the style.
So if it's ER, I would say with packs. But if I was working in ICU, I would say
Style,
yes,
stylish more.
yeah.
Okay, last one. Code blue. I don't know if we get the same code
Yeah,
blue
we do code
or
blue.
code red. Code the fire.
Code blue.
Code blue. Okay, so that was great. That
That
was
was
fun.
fun. I loved it. I loved
Thank
it. That
you
the way
for
you did it.
thank you for being what do you call that? For being sports of answering those questions. Okay, again, thank you. I really appreciate for you being here with me. Any final message to everyone out there who
Yeah,
are watching?
yeah, absolutely. Thank you for inviting me today. I'm really honored to be here today. I just want to share one message to everybody. We until you jump in, until you come in inside the business or get a training, you probably just know like maybe a few of it. So there is nothing to lose. and I really want everybody to be successful. And this is where I would invite everybody to um, watch the webinar, because we do provide a free webinar twice a week, Tuesday and Thursday. And then just do the training and you will learn by yourself, because when we are sharing very few information, probably which is more important for me, or like probably more important for Mary, right? But there may be a lot of information we probably haven't shared, which is more important for you. So until and unless you are on that place, you won't know what you're missing. So I really want to invite everybody to join to this business model, which has uplift a lot of family member. Like I said, we are on the profession where we really want to help others, and this is one of the area, like we really want to help others too. If I knew about this business long time ago, like I would have joined in long time ago. So when we are sharing these information, this is definitely for you. So I really want to invite everybody, come and join and watch our free webinar, so that way you will know more about the business. That's all I want to say to everybody.
Okay, thank you so much, Rika. Yeah, you will see our website, on our description there. Like we have my website and Rika's website, or you can always follow us on my Facebook and Rika as well. So yeah, connect with us, and we'll get back to you, as soon as possible. This is something that you might want to be open and check it out, this business opportunity. Okay, that's the end of this. So again, thank you, Rika, and thank you everyone for watching. For those are watching right now and gonna watch for a replay. Thank you so much. Hope to see you on my next live. Bye for now. Bye,
Bye bye,
Rika.
everybody. Thank you.